Limited number of black hoodies, t-shirts in gray, black, navy, and royal blue. All those are available at the t-shirt trailer. Also some toys for the kids, die-cast late models, checkered flags, and light-up wands, some glow sticks, I guess you'd call them. Again, if you need to lose a pound or two, those hoodies will come in handy tonight. Might want to grab you one. A little free weight loss while you're out here tonight. Make sure you are drinking plenty of fluids tonight, preferably water. So we want to make sure you're staying hydrated tonight. It is warm, it is humid, so we'll make sure everyone is safe here tonight and drinking plenty of fluids. Got 5 classes here tonight. The Ultimate Supers will be headlining the show, but they also got the Mod Lights here tonight. It's the Street Stocks. Let me see what else we got here. Excuse me. Sportsman cars, Super Street, and Sport Compact cars. So a good 5-division show tonight. Ultimate Supers are here for $5,000 to win. Your points leader is Gray Parton in the Ultimate Supers out of Rutherford, North Carolina. If you recognize that Parton name, the longtime sponsor of ingoing Dirt Late Model Hall of Famer, National Dirt Late Model Hall of Famer, Ricky Weeks. Parton Lumber has been a sponsor, was a sponsor of Ricky Weeks forever. And Ricky Weeks being inducted into the National Dirt Late Model Hall of Fame next weekend up in Florence, Kentucky. Hall of Famer, National Dirt Late Model Hall of Famer. Again, Ultimate Supers are glad to be here. Glad you're here. If you got some friends that aren't here yet, tell them they got a little time because track prep's still going underway. Make sure they stop, give them a call, let them know they got time to get here. If you got somebody far away, Pit Road TV is our streaming partner. Pit Road TV. Give them a call, let them get a little quick subscription and sign up and watch all the Ultimate Supers along with many other shows, a lot of asphalt shows, dirt shows. They are a good one-stop for a lot of racing action. PitRoadTV.com. PitRoad.tv, beg your pardon, I was corrected. That'll happen a lot tonight, especially with some of the pronunciations and stuff, but I'll give it a good try. See cars in the infield down there, pretty race cars, and got quite a few in the outfield. Again, we'll be ready to go in just a little bit. In the meantime, make sure you stop by concessions, grab you something cool to drink, good to eat, and we'll be underway here shortly. Attention pit area, Mod Lights, Sportsman, Super Street, and Sport Compact. It is time for your driver's meeting, turn 4 area. Time for your driver's meeting, turn 4 area. You know where to go. Please make your way that way. Driver's meeting time, driver's meeting time. Again, that is for the Sportsman, Sports Compact, Mod Lights, and Super Street. That'll do it. Kelly Carlton, check your text, please. Kelly Carlton, check your text, please. pretty heavy still. Heavy means it's got a lot of water in it. Want to work that out, roll this track in, and we'll be ready to go in just a little bit. Again, appreciate you being here tonight at Dixieland Motor Speedway. Again, if you haven't already, please give your neighbors, friends a call that aren't here. Tell them they got time, since we're just a little bit behind due to the conditions and letting the weather get cooled down. That breeze felt good the last half hour, so a good chance to come on out and enjoy a Friday night here at Dixieland Speedway. If they can't make it, pitrow.tv is the live streaming partner of the Ultimate Supers. pitrow.tv, streaming partner of Ultimate Supers, and I know Dixieland has their own streaming right here as well. Again, great time to grab you something good to eat, cool to drink, because we got just a few more minutes to go before we hit the track. Again, 20 Ultimate Supers signed in, I believe, from all over North and South Carolina, Virginia, and such. Happy to bring you these guys. And just to give you some of the names here that are here tonight with the Ultimate Supers: Ryan Underwood, Caleb Fulp out of Danbury, North Carolina, Carl Vaughn out of Chesapeake, Virginia, Josh Knipe out of Scottsville, Virginia, Derek Quaid from Mechanicsville, Maryland, Gray Parton, Ultimate Supers points leader out of Rutherford, North Carolina, Christian Thomas, former winner on the Ultimate Tour, Willie Milliken, 2023 Ultimate Series champion here tonight, Kyle Watts from here in Elizabeth City, Spencer Ligon out of Lexington, North Carolina, Josh Pierce here from Elizabeth City, Sanders Overman from Edenton, North Carolina, Ricky Chavis coming up from Fayetteville. Out of Beaver Dam, Virginia, that is Russell Irwin. He'll be in the 22 car. Dustin Mitchell, I believe he was the winner here just a couple weeks ago, well, a month ago, I guess now, with the Steel Block Bandits. In the D8 car, Tom Wilson out of Knott's Island, North Carolina. Brent Robinson out of Smithfield, Virginia, in the 3R car. And Joe Radford out of Princeton, North Carolina. Michael Rouse out of Wilson, North Carolina, winner earlier this year with the Ultimate Tours up at Halifax County Speedway. And David Yandel, second currently in Ultimate Points in the 03 car out of Monroe, North Carolina. So again, 20 Ultimate Supers signed in for you tonight. If you don't get enough of Ultimate Supers tonight, you ride up to County Line Speedway tomorrow night, and it'll be awesome. BigSports.tv. BigSports.tv is the local streaming service. Please check them out. If you're not catching the Ultimates on the Pit Row TV, check them out on BigSports.tv. Checking sound one more time. Checking sound. Sounds better. Good deal. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll put on some music. Again, remember we are on Pit Road TV, pitroad.tv tonight for the Ultimate Supers, official stream partner of Ultimate Supers. Also locally, you've got Big Sports streaming all the local shows as well. Of course, you can see it all on Pit Road TV as well. Again, we'll be ready to go here shortly. It looks like the grader's pulling off the speedway now. That's a good sign. That means we're getting closer and closer. We're going to have a wreck on the front straightaway. One truck going one way, the other one going the other. Still a little wet though. I see him sliding around, so got a little more moisture to roll out. We'll be ready to go just as quick as we can. They're doing a great job. If you saw it about an hour ago and see it now, you'll be happy. We'll be ready to go here shortly. A lot going on here tonight. Juice Box Go-Kart raffle. We have a Radio Flyer Ultimate Go-Kart that we are raffling off tonight thanks to Super Street driver Zach Wilson. Zach has donated his year-to-date winnings to make this possible. Huge thanks to him and his sponsors. Get you some Waterfowl, Chauncey's Pawn and Gun, and Wilson Performance. Just ask you to stop by the t-shirt trailer and fill out a raffle ticket. No purchase required. A raffle ticket with no purchase. Let me go have 100 or two. Raffle drawing will be held under the flag stand a little bit later tonight. The winner must be present to claim the go-kart. So you got to be here. Don't leave early. Got a new race director here at Dixieland Motor Speedway for the rest of the season. Eddie Pollard is the new race director. He's out of Ocean Isle, North Carolina. He's been involved in dirt track racing for 40 years and comes to us with a wealth of experience, including serving as race director at Dublin Speedway, been there many times, and Hammer Down Speedway. Eddie has also flagged at Lakeview, Fayetteville, Myrtle Beach, Sumter, County Line, Halifax. Carolina class, served as the announcer at Dublin, Fayetteville, and Stillbot Bandits, along with serving as public relations manager. With 5 races remaining on this year's 24 schedule, Eddie is excited to join the team. Quote, I look forward to working with HC and his staff for the remainder of the season. I've always enjoyed my trips to Dixieland because of the environment and enthusiasm the fans bring. I think not knowing any of the drivers, their tendencies, or their rivals will make a good fit for all of us. My biggest attribute is that I've shown zero favoritism in my career and continue to honor that. Look forward to working with all the drivers and gaining their respect. Big thank you to HC for the opportunity and pulling me out of retirement. And that is end quote from your new race director here at Dixieland Motor Speedway, Eddie Pollard. James Batten from County Line Raceway is in the flag stand tonight. Again, reminder that they still got some purple, navy, and a limited number of black hoodies in the t-shirt trailer tonight, a souvenir trailer. Also got some t-shirts in the gray, black, navy, and royal blue. Toys for the kids, die-cast late models, checkered flags, and light-up wands, probably called glow sticks for some folks. So again, drop by and see them at the t-shirt trailer. Good time to do so, not too crowded right now. Again, call your friends, call your neighbors, tell them to come on. Lights are just coming on. We're going to try to get started here just as soon as we can. Track just got that little bit of rain on top of the moisture we already had. That was enough to back us up just a little bit. Sorry about that. Again, 5 divisions running tonight. Ultimate Supers are heading it off along with Mod Lights, Sportsman, Sport Compact, and Super Street. So a couple V8 divisions, the front-wheel drive cars, and the Ultimate Supers. Should be a good night of racing here at the Speedway. Looking forward to it with all you folks. And as I said, we'll try to get going here just as soon as possible. Stand up and stretch if you need to. Meet a neighbor. But call your friends, tell them to come on by. They got plenty of time to get here. We'll have a full race show tonight with all 5 divisions. Attention pit area, attention pit area. All cars need a slow roll in on the racetrack. Attention pit area. Need all cars out on the speedway for a slow roll in. All race cars need you to the speedway. Please come on out. Faster you get out here and help us roll in, the quicker we'll be ready to go for racing. Attention pit area. All drivers need you to come help to the speedway, need you to help roll in the speedway. All drivers need a slow roll in on the speedway. And a little reminder from race control, if you don't help, you don't qualify. So please, drivers, climb aboard and help us roll in this speedway so we can get the show rolling tonight. All drivers, all race cars to the racetrack. All race cars to the racetrack. Need your help rolling in this track. That is cool. I've never seen a PT Cruiser race car. That is cool. Be careful, Kelly. Kids, good time to get up close to the fence so you can see your favorite driver. Can't have you there during racing action, but right now, this is a good time to be able to look up close, look into the cockpit of your favorite driver and see how you're sitting in there and get a good look at them. We appreciate all the drivers that have made their way out onto the speedway. Got a few more that need to come on out. But track looking better almost immediately with the slow roll in with all our drivers out there. We're going to owe them a big thank you. They're helping us get the show in tonight. Again, welcome to Dixieland Motor Speedway. My name's Tommy Tedder with the Ultimate Super Series, and I'm helping with the whole show tonight. And it's my pleasure to be here with you. My hometown, Shelby, North Carolina, just a little 6-hour ride today to get down here. And I understand a few of our racers had that much or more. Hopefully you fans are all here fairly local. And again, you've got time to call a friend, call a neighbor that's a race fan, tell them to come on. If they're not a race fan, they need to be, invite them. Have them come on out. It's going to be a good night. No more weather in the area. We should be good to go here. Just a few more laps of this. 10, 15 minutes, we should be good to go. We'll be ready for hot laps in just a little bit. Got mod lights, the Super Street, and Ultimate Supers. Is that a little better? Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. Make sure we have the levels right for you tonight. All of us on a microphone talk just a little bit different, a little bit inflection and such, so have to adjust the sound system just a little bit. We'll make sure you hear me. Don't know why you'd want to really, but I want to make sure you hear me. And remember, concession stands are open. Make sure you're getting plenty to drink tonight. Water. If you're not drinking water, soft drinks. If you're not drinking soft drinks, Gatorade. Gatorade's better than soft drinks, by the way. But also grab you something good to eat while you're there. Remember, the souvenir trailer is open. Bet you can get a deal on a hoodie tonight if you need one. Got toys for the kids, including die-cast cars and glow sticks and such. Driver of the number 3 car with his hand out the window. Make sure you're waving back to him. Tell him how much you appreciate him being out there and helping roll in the speedway. Every little bit helps. A reminder, while you're at the souvenir trailer, make sure you sign up for the Juice Box Go-Kart Raffle. A Radio Flyer Ultimate Go-Kart that we are raffling off tonight, thanks to Super Street driver Zach Wilson. He's donated all his winnings year to date to help make this possible. Huge thanks to him and his sponsors. Sponsors including Get You Some Waterfowl, Chauncey's Pawn and Gun, and Wilson Performance. Please go to the t-shirt trailer, fill out a raffle ticket. No purchase required. No purchase required to get in on this raffle. It'll be held under the flag stand a little bit later tonight, and we'll try to make sure everyone knows about this, but please go sign up at the t-shirt trailer. It is a free raffle. All you gotta do is sign up, but you gotta sign up. And you got to be here to win, so you can't leave early. And we'll promise not to hold it till 2 in the morning. I sure hope we're not here till 2 in the morning. Some of the cars pulling off the speedway, a few more pulling out onto the speedway. Got to get just the very bottom of the racetrack and we'll be getting ready to go. Up here top, it's looking pretty good. Still a few wet spots, but it's looking better and better every minute. Got Sportsman cars here tonight, Super Street cars, Sport Compact cars, the Mod Light cars, and of course the Ultimate Supers. 20 Ultimate Supers signed in tonight. That's one of those little Mod Light cars there, that 271 down the front straightaway. soon as I get the word, we'll start calling cars to the track for their hot laps. I believe we will have up first the Mod Lights, followed by Super Street, and the Ultimate Supers will be our first cars onto the Speedway tonight for hot laps. They'll get about 3 laps each. Mod Lights, you're first up. Mod Lights, be ready to go. Mod Lights, you're up first for hot laps. We'll give you a call as soon as we know a little bit more. And ladies and gentlemen, sorry we're a little bit behind tonight. Track threw them a little curve here at the Speedway. Had a little extra long time to roll her in tonight. That little shower backed them up a little bit, but we're going to get this show underway sooner rather than later now. A reminder to sign up for the Juice Box Go-Kart raffle. Do that down at the t-shirt trailer. And also pick you up a souvenir while you're there. So please stop by. Remember to give your friends a call. Let them know that Ultimate Supers is streamed live on pitrow.tv. And of course, here locally, you've got bigsports.tv for all the local action. See it all on pitrow.tv and also everything on bigsports.tv. pitrow.tv, the official streaming partner of Ultimate Supers. Mod lights, staging lanes please. Mod lights, need you to staging. Mod lights, come on out to staging. You're up. Hot laps coming up for mod laps. Be in staging, we're ready to roll you. Mod laps. See action over there, they're getting ready to roll. Super Street, you need to be in stage and ready to roll. Super Street, you need to be in stage and ready to roll. This is hot laps for the CC Mod Lights. Looks like we got 5 signed in tonight. The 271 of George Chasen out of Fayetteville. The 00 is Scott Davis. Under the flag stand now, the 16 car of Tim White out of Salisbury, Maryland. The 11 car is Steve Dunn. Super Street, staging. You'll be next. Super Street, staging. Ultimate Supers, you will be up in just one more. You're on deck. White flag out from flagman James Batt. Again, Scott Davis in the 00, Steve Dunn, the 11 car, Tim White in the 16, the 271 is George Chasen, and Donovan Jackson in the 93 car tonight in the Mod Lights. Donovan Jackson out of Hope Mills, North Carolina in that 93 car. Looks like that will do it for the Mod Lights Super Street. Super Street, getting ready to roll just as soon as we get the Mod Lights off the speedway. Just in hot laps here, Davis in the 00 at 22.475. White in the 16 car at 21.093. Dunn at 23.212 in the 11 car, the 93 of Jackson at 22.243. And Chasen in the 271 at 25.493. Looks like White in the 16 car was your quickest in hot laps. Super Street's coming up next. You might want, if you don't have My Race Pass, it's a great time to grab My Race Pass. See all the entries and everything. Looks like we have 11 signed in for the Super Street. Stephen Flynn in the 05 car. Dylan Cook in the 2 car. Dennis Barnes in the 20. Zach Wilson in the 3 car. Again, he's the one that put up everything for the go-kart raffle tonight. Larry Jackson in the 33 car. Holly Weiss in the 43 car. Justin Kidd, the 47. Kevin Bray in the 80. The 93 is Chris Lincoln. Carter Weiss in the C4. And Corbett Hamlin in the J6. Super Street hot laps on the speedway. Ultimate Supers. You'll be up next. Ultimate Supers, need you in line. You are up next. Looks like we got them broke up into 2 groups here with the Super Street. 43 car under flag stand, Holly Weiss. Zach Wilson in the 3 car. The 05 was Flynn. We got Group 1 done, I believe. Group 2 getting ready to roll out. Ultimate Supers, you need to be ready. Ultimate Supers, make your way to the staging lanes. Ultimate Supers, make your way to the staging lanes. Two car in turn one. That's Dylan Cook out of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. And he is actually up against the outside wall now. Got to be careful with brakes when the track is this heavy, because tires will lock up in a hurry and you lose all control in the get-go. Pretty number 47 car down the front straightaway. That should be Justin Kidd. Justin Kidd in the 47. Good looking race car. Track crew there with the two car, making sure he's okay. Driver moving around there talking to him. Don't know if we got to get a hook out there for him or yet or not. If he's able to pull away. Well, that's not good. Big old piece of metal in the middle of the speedway. I'm not sure exactly what that is. It's not exhaust. Probably the rear bumper bar or something. Because if it's exhaust, he'd be burning his hands picking it up. That's not it. So it looks like the rear bumper bar. Tow trucks finding out what it's like to be down on the inside. Got to keep it gassed up, tow truck. Probably going to have to do a lap now. Oh, you're not going to back up. Don't even think about it. Actually, he's doing a great job getting over there. One of the push trucks coming out now as well. Track crew record service there to get the number 2 car, which I believe is Cook. Dylan Cook in the 2 car. Yes, so that should be Dylan Cook in the 2 car out of Roanoke Rapids. Again, My Race Pass is a great feature. If you don't have it, it's a little app you can purchase. Ultimate Supers, you need to be ready to go. As soon as we get this car cleared, you are up for your My Race Pass Fantasy Racing League Hot Laps. Ultimate Supers, you're up next for your My Race Pass Fantasy Hot Laps. Sport Compact, you are after Ultimate Supers. Climb aboard and be ready to go. Sport Compacts, you are after Ultimate Supers. We should have about 3-4 groups, I believe, of Ultimate Supers for their hot laps. They'll get 3 laps. A lot of these drivers first time here. All the practice they get, 3 laps. Then it'll be qualifying time in just a little bit. So these were your comprehensive rehabilitation and pain specialist super street cars on the Speedway. So remember that if you ever need the services of comprehensive rehabilitation and pain specialist, thank them for being here with Dixieland Speedway and the Super Street Division. Ultimate Super is rolling out onto the track now. The 18 car down the front straightaway. That is your points leader, Gray Parton out of Rutherford, North Carolina. The 28 car, Carl Vaughn out of Chesapeake, Virginia. The 94 car is not on my sheet. There it is. Ricky Chavis out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. 06 of Christian Thomas, 06. Couple wins in the J.S. Sewell Logging Racing entry. The 23 car of Josh Knipe in the 23 under the flag stand. The 74 car is Derek Quaid out of Mechanicsville, Maryland. The 4 car is Caleb Fulp out of Danbury, North Carolina. Again, we're back around to our points leader, Great part. 28 car again, Carl Vaughn. In the 94 car, down the front straightaway now, that's Ricky Chavis. And just getting this 2 car hooked up. 2 car in your comprehensive rehabilitation and pain specialist Super Street division. Christian Thomas, the 06. Couple-time winner with the Ultimate Supers. It's a running joke between he and I. He gets here to the track about 30 minutes late than everybody else. The later he gets, the better he runs for some reason, and we don't understand it. But that is the truth. 62 car there, stopped on the front straightaway. That is Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson out of Knott's Island, North Carolina. So again, remind you, if you're here and you got a friend that can't make it, tell them to watch live at pitrow.tv. Pitrow.tv is the official streaming partner of the Ultimate Supers. As soon as we get this 2 car off the speedway, we'll be ready for our My Race Pass Fantasy Racing League hot laps for the Ultimate Supers. These cars one more time down the front straightaway. The 23 car is Josh Knipe out of Scottsville, Virginia. The 28 car is Carl Vaughn in the 28 car. The 94 machine is Ricky Chavis out of Fayetteville. 28 car. Well, we got two 28s. The blue and yellow, the yellow numbered blue 28 is Carl Vaughn. The 28A is Kyle Watts. And he has got the orange spoiler, orange nose piece, white car. That is Kyle Watts in the 28A car. Looks like we finally got the two car hooked up. And we'll be ready for our My Race Pass Fantasy Racing League hot laps. Moody's water conditioning sport compacts. Sport compacts. You are up next after all these Ultimate Supers. Sport compacts, you are up in just a little bit as soon as we get the Ultimate Supers hot laps in. So be ready to go. Thomas the 06 car. 74 car of Derek Quaid. The 18 of Gray Parton, your points leader with the Ultimate Supers. The 62 car of Tom Wilson. 23 car. 28 of Carl Vaughn. The 94 car. The 28 car. Green flag out. They'll get about 3 laps practice. See several of the drivers with their hands out the window coming down the front straightaway. They want to be able to separate just a little bit so they get a little better run by themselves. The track's in this, still a little heavy like this. They want to make sure they got plenty of room between each other. See Thomas hard on the brakes as he in turn 1, sets the car. Car wants to scoot away just a little bit, and they get hard on the throttle coming off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. This is the My Race Pass Fantasy Racing League hot laps for the Ultimate Supers. Looks like race director Kelly Carlton gave him an extra lap or two. Try to help the track a little bit. Everything we can do to help the track and Speedway get in a little better shape. The last car by was the 28 car of Kyle Watts. Kyle Watts out of Elizabeth City. 62 down the front straightaway. That is Tom Wilson. 23 car, Josh Knight down the front straightaway. Caution on the Speedway. We'll get this next group of Ultimate Supers out on the Speedway in just a moment. Again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy Tedder from Shelby, North Carolina. Ultimate Supers, been with them since the inception back in 2011. Ultimate Supers, Ultimate Supers. Still got Ultimate Supers to go. Next group. '46 car of Ryan Underwood. Ryan Underwood in the 46 out of Elizabeth City, North Carolina. '23 Ultimate Series champion Willie Milliken in the 1 car, the Wild Child. The 18 there of Spencer Ligon down into turn 1. The 3 car of Brent Robinson. The D8 of Dustin Mitchell, I believe he picked up a win here in the Steel Block Bandit show back in June. That may have been the last race here due to rain. I know we sure have been plagued by rain. Looks like the Speedway here has had a little bit of its share as well. A couple rainouts. I think we're 4 rainouts, 5 rainouts in the book now. Again, Willie Milliken, the 1 car. Spencer Ligon in that 18 car following Willie. Three of Brent Robinson. The 13 car of Joe Radford. Joe Radford in the 13, that Joe electrical car. Dustin Mitchell, that's the D8 car down the front stretch into turn 1. Dustin Mitchell in the D8. That 13 car, Joe Radford. Joe Radford out of Princeton, North Carolina in the 13. Brent Robinson, that 3 car down the front stretch. I don't have the 09. Brad Rigdon in the 09 car. Sorry, I didn't call him out earlier. Brad Rigdon in the 09. He is from Chesapeake, Virginia. A little ways up the road. One more group of Ultimate Supers. And they're My Race Pass Fantasy Racing League Hot Laps. Sport Compacts. You'll be up next for your hot lap qualifying. Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts. Your best of 5 laps will be your qualifying time in your hot laps. Winner earlier this year with the Ultimate Supers up at Halifax is Michael Rouse in the 23 car going into turn 1. 03, second Ultimate Series points. David Gandel out of Monroe, North Carolina under the flag stand, rolling into turn 1. The 25 car is Sanders Overman in the 25 from Edenton, North Carolina. Down the back straightaway, number 22 car, Russell Irwin. Russell Irwin in the 22. Couple-time winner on the Ultimate Tour over the 13 years, 14 years of the Ultimate Series. Russell Irwin, the 22 car. The 98 machine is Josh Pierce. Josh Pierce in the 98. Rouse, the 23. 22 Irwin, the 98 car of Josh Pierce. 03 of Gandil. 25 of Overman. Michael Rouse had that car sitting pretty as he came off turn 4. It sets it real nice going into turn 1. White flag being shown to the Ultimate Supers drivers. One more lap for these guys. The flagman James Batten up on the flag stand tonight. And Michael Rouse sees the checkers. So it looks like that'll do it for the Ultimate Supers. And there are my Race Pass Fantasy Racing Hot Laps. We'll get them pulled off the speedway. And our Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts will be up next for their Hot Lap qualifying. Hot Lap qualifying for the Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts. Sportsman cars, you will be following the Sport Compacts.
Its 150th anniversary. Let's take a look back.
Hot lap qualifying for you both. 5 laps. 5 laps.
Deer Park is.
Deer Park, that's good water.
Filtered naturally beneath the earth for a crisp, refreshing taste.
Deer Park.
Deer Park.
Deer Park.
Deer Park. That's still good water.
After 150 years, there's only one thing left to say. Deer Park, that's still good water.
How did you all get in here?
Oh man, there's nothing I love more than a good trail mix. But a mountain bike trail, not so much. Oh hey, my pedal. Wonder where the other one is.
From urgent care to your full recovery, Ortho Carolina is there every step of the way.
Good day though. Good day.
He asked, why do these guys get a second session? Well, the first guy's out when the track was this heavy. Track changes a lot, so they need to really, the supers do change the track around a lot. They take a lot of moisture out of the track, and from the first group to the third group, it really does change the speedway, so they need to feel how the track is changing. So they get a second session out there. That doesn't happen every race or every track, just depends on the condition of the speedway. tonight warranted it, and we're glad to be able to do that for the Ultimate Supers. Next up is the Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts, your hot lap qualifying session. Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts, hot lap sessions, hot lap qualifying sessions.
Did you miss that last race? My Race Pass has you covered. Get the My Race Pass app today in Google Play and the App Store to see official results all night long.
Deer Park is celebrating its 150th anniversary. Let's take a look back.
Deer Park, that's good water.
You can taste how pure Deer Park is.
Deer Park, that's good water.
Filtered naturally beneath the earth for a crisp, refreshing taste.
Deer Park.
Deer Park.
Deer Park.
Deer Park.
That's still good water.
After 150 years, there's only one thing left to say. Deer Park, that's still good water.
How did you all get in here?
Again, Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts are up next for their hot lap qualifying session. They'll get 5 laps. Their best lap will be the time lap of record. Like the 70 car is Missy Daniels. That's that cool PT Cruiser. Hadn't seen a PT Cruiser race car before. That's a cool one. Looks like they're going to break them down into 3 and 3. First car out will be Missy Daniels in the 70 car. Second car is the 19 of John Gardner. Then it'll be the 8 car of Justin Bone, I believe, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the name. B-O-H-N, I believe you'd say that, Bone, or Bon. Justin Bond. Green is out for the Moody's Water Conditioning Sport Compacts. This is their hot lap qualifying session. Down home shed Sportsman cars, down home shed Sportsman cars, you need to be in staging. You are up next for your hot lap qualifying session. Sportsman cars need you in staging for your hot lap qualifying session. Don't see the times yet coming up. Attention over in the tower, scoring tower. We're not seeing the times yet. Again, this is the hot lap qualifying session for the Sport Compacts. First group of 3. We'll send out the second group and final group of 3 next. Again, these guys getting 5 laps, coming to the green. Sportsman cars, the down home shed, Sportsman cars, you need to be in staging. You are next. That's the 45 car of Gage Henry down the front stretch into 1 and 2. That real pretty number 87 car, Ryland Lindsay. And the 52 car is Colleen Stevens. There we go. Looks like the 2 car Cook. So that will do it for the hot lap qualifying session of the Moody's Water Conditioning Sports Compacts. Now we're in a separate tower, the announcing from the scores table, so I don't have those times yet. Hopefully we'll get those in just a moment and can give you that rundown. Breaking it up into groups of 3 for the Down Home Shed Sportsman hot lap qualifying session. There we go, got it. I got the sports compact now. Best lap was the 87 of Ryland Lindsay at a 23.444, then followed by the 8 of Justin Bond. Colleen Stevens in the 52, Gage Henry, the 45 car, John Gardner in the 19, and the 70 of Missy Daniels. This is the Sportsman cars out on the Speedway now. '44 car sounds like got a little miss in it. Hot lap qualifying for the Sportsman cars. I believe they're sending them to the infield first. Looks like. Down home sheds. Sportsman cars getting ready for their hot lap qualifying session. They'll get 5 laps. Mini race almost. After them, we'll go directly to the Mod Lights for their qualifying session. They'll get 2 laps. Then it'll be 2 laps for the Ultimate Supers and 2 laps for the Super Street cars. Then we'll have a little quick intermission. We'll be right back to it with heat races for our Ultimate Supers.
Oh man, there's nothing I love more than a good trail mix. But a mountain bike trail, not so much. Oh hey, my pedal. Wonder where the other one is.
From urgent care to your full recovery, Ortho Carolina is there every step of the way.
Good day though. Good day.
21 car of Troy Brickman on the Speedway, working his way through 3 and 4. Three car of Roger Bell and William Pritchard in the 7 car. Brickhouse first lap at 19.327. Bell at 19.591. And Pritchard a 19.684. $19,327 for Brickhouse. Bell's the only one picked it up so far. His second lap was his quickest at a 19.591. Roger Bell picked it up a little bit more to a 19.536. Still second quick so far. And picked up just a little bit more. Roger Bell did in the 3 car, a 19.467. So what it is, Brickhouse leading the field so far. He's at the top of the board, followed by Roger Bell and William Pritchard. Next 3 on the speedway should be, make sure. Zero 1 of Justin Pruitt. Mark Gonzalez in the 51. Looks like the 44 of Cody Clamp, excuse me. First lap, Pruitt. Gonzalez, Pruitt, 20.203. Gonzalez at a 19.816. Mod lights, make sure you're in stage and ready to go. Ultimate Supers, you are after the mod lights. '44 car Morgan, still your quickest at a 19.311. Brickhouse now, Morgan quickest now in the 44 car. Took over from Troy Brickhouse. '51 car slowing on the back straight. Mark Gonzalez. White flag out. Hopefully the Gonzalez car can make his way on around. Really slow into a crawl there. Push truck, need you in turn 4. Push truck, need you in turn 4. Push truck, need you in turn 4. Push truck, need you turn 4. Let's go. So your quick time so far is the 44 of Connor Morgan at a 19.311, followed by the 21 of Troy Brickhouse, the 3 of Roger Bell, the 51 of Gonzalez. Of course, we hope that's not a terminal problem for him there in turn 4. William Pritchard in the 7 car, 5th quick, and Justin Pruitt in the 6 car. Looks like we got about 10 more of the Sportsman cars to go. These are the Down Home Shed Sportsman cars. Rolling the next 3 out from the Down Home Shed Sportsman cars. That's Joe Weiss in the 0 car. Cody Clamp in the 44 with some ignition problems. Spitting like that, usually an ignition issue. And the 3 car of Charles Wilson in the 3W. First lap for Clamp and Wilson in the books. Zero car Joe Weiss falls into 6th on the grid at a 19.705. Wilson upped his time a little bit to a 20.393. That ain't good. Let's see if Wilson can get a clear lap. Whoa, he goes around trying to get a clear lap and spins him out himself. That's Wilson in the 3W car. He spins around there in turn 2. Looks like the car is refired. Yes, the car is fired. Okay. This will not be his best lap. Still chasing that lap of Connor Morgan in 19.311, 19.311 of Connor Morgan in the 44 car. He was quickest so far. Next down the Speedway, looks like the one of Jeff Shiflett in the 1 car. Got 2 ones in a row, it looks like, maybe. '78 is Colton Stevens. And I got a 1DH of Hudson on the Speedway, so I'll make sure which one to switch. Shiflett goes to 8th on the grid. Hudson in the 1DH car to the very top at a 19.083 for Danny Hudson. '78 car is Colton Stevens. Settles in at 11th on those lap. Easy, guys. Don't get together in qualifying. Hudson at a first one to break into the 18s at 18.976. 18.976. Just got around the Shiflett car. I believe that's 18. Oh, it just switched over for me. 18.575 if I can see it right. 18.975. 18.975 is the time they're shooting for. That 1DH of Danny Hudson. Connor Morgan 2nd. Troy Brickhouse in the 3rd spot in the 21 car. Roger Bell in the 3. And Mark Gonzalez in the 51 car. That's your top 5. 3 more getting ready to roll. I'd have rolled 4. 80 car of Alonzo King. Dennis Nash in the 02. Dennis Nash goes to 6 quick at a 19.510. .116 car of Peyton Abbott bumps up to 10th. Nice little pass going into turn 3. Oh, got some smoke coming out. Havens, that's a lot of smoke coming out of the lot of smoke on the 16 car. Going to go ahead and pull it pit side right there. Make sure there's nothing going on underneath. .02 car, Dennis Nash, he moves to 2nd overall. So Danny Hudson in the 1DH, quickest so far, followed by the 02 of Dennis Nash, Connor Morgan, the 44, Troy Brickhouse, and Roger Bell. That's your top 5. Believe that's all of them. Mod Lights, you're up next. Mod Lights. Your qualifying session, you'll be out there a couple at a time. 2 laps. Mod Lights getting ready to roll out. Mod Lights getting ready to roll out for their qualifying session. Your leader working it through 3 and 4, coming back to the flag stand. Scoring tower needs you to update. Scoring tower, update, please.
feature. Our next on track for us will be
Ultimate Super's getting ready to roll out on the Speedway. They will have their 2-lap qualifying sessions. We'll probably run them 3 at a time. Be starting off with Ryan Underwood, followed by Caleb Fulp and Carl Vaughn. Be the Ultimate Supers qualifying session. Going to have a little change in the order down the rest of the night. After our qualifying sessions, no B mains. We're going to scratch the B mains, just concerned with time. Don't want you here all night. So we're going to scratch the B mains for the Ultimate Supers and reschedule the way we're going to finish out the night. Our comprehensive rehabilitation and pain specialist super street cars, they will be the first feature tonight. Second will be the Ultimate Supers. Third will be the Mod Lights. Then the Sportsman cars will be fourth, and Sport Compact cars will finish up the night. They will be the last cars out onto the Speedway tonight. So again, getting ready for the Ultimate Supers. Again, my name's Tommy Tedder with the Ultimate Supers. Happy to bring you all the action tonight. Your local announcer who was not able to make it tonight, and we're happy to step in and help them out here. Just glad to be here. First ever visit for the Ultimate Supers at Dixieland Motor Speedway. We're pulling them pit side. Get them lined up all on pit side, and then we'll be ready to go. This is race number 207 all time for the Ultimate Supers. All-time win leader is Mr. Casey Roberts out of Toccoa, Georgia. He's followed now by Zach Mitchell, has moved up to second, I believe, overall. Casey Roberts with 21 wins, I believe, overall with the Ultimate Supers. Been out of a race car for a couple years. Family changes and such, but got back in a race car this year. Picked up a win down at the Ray Cooks Southern National Race down at Screven Motor Speedway last weekend. So all is right with the world. Casey Roberts back in victory lane in the 101 car. Really good to see Casey back in a race car. Very talented driver, one of the nicest guys and nicest families in the pits anywhere you go. So I got 21 Ultimate Supers getting ready to take time.